guys know the drill. First going in with my primer. I am so stoked that you guys, so far all I've seen is positive comments for my Birds of Paradise idea. So super excited to get that going because I think that's going to be really fun. I figured I could do like maybe one bird a week. On the weeks that I have chemo, I might be a little inconsistent with uploading just because I never know how I'm going to feel. So that's just a risk we're going to have to be willing to take. I've been having a slightly emotional day. Someone pointed out to me in the comments of my last video, because I was talking about how the Jackie Aina palette was the last palette that I was going to be buying this year in terms of eyeshadow, just because I already bought the Natasha Denona palette and I try not to buy too much makeup because I like to try and pan and go through all my makeup if I can, even though it's a hard feat. I try not to be wasteful, which is really hard when you have like an eyeshadow addiction like I do and you need like every single shimmer shade for no good reason. And I was saying how I just hope Pat McGrath doesn't come out with anything, because every single palette she comes out with, each one that she comes out with, like, my strength to not buy it diminishes more and more with each release that she does. And then I read the comments and someone pointed out that she announced that she has a new palette that's coming out. So I looked it up and I've been in a bad mood ever since. Pat McGrath, I'm a broke bitch. Why are you doing this to me? Come on, Pat. I thought we were cool. How dare you don't acknowledge the fact that I exist and I'm a broke bitch that wants your palette after I literally just said that I'm not gonna buy anything. But then you put something beautiful out. It's just not my year, man. So yeah, all day I've just been in dumb mood because I want some of these high established makeup artists and companies to cater to my needs, and they aren't, and I don't quite know why. I'll forgive them at some point. So for those of you that keep sending me emails and they want to send me makeup, you guys are so unbelievably sweet. I mean, some of the messages, like I've gotten them on Instagram and emails and even Twitter. Some of you guys are just so sweet and so thoughtful and so kind, and some of your stories are just touching. But you can't see this because you're on top of it, but I have a desk with drawers on the side and I keep putting stuff in it and I keep acting like it's that Hermione's purse from Harry Potter and it just has like all this unlimited space, but it doesn't. Also, like I said, I really like to try and use my makeup. Like, I try to pan everything as much as I can. I'm just gonna prime my eyelids with concealer today because I'm really mad at my Anastasia eye primer and we're just not gonna talk about it. Back to what I was saying. You guys are so sweet for wanting to send me makeup. Some people have already sent me gift cards and I feel like this is a good chance for me to give back. So I've actually been in contact with Cancer Care Point, which is a non-profit organization in the Bay Area where they provide counseling, wigs, classes, all kinds of resources for cancer patients. And they helped me get my first wig. They actually gave me the resources that I need to find out how to. They provide classes and counseling for family members and friends that are, you know, caretakers of cancer patients. They have survivorship counseling. It's just a really, really good organization and they're so nice. They're so on it. So because some people have already sent me gift cards, I decided that this would be my chance to give back. And so Cancer Care Point, they do a class where they teach cancer patients that have lost all their eyebrows and or hair, and they teach them how to do makeup and how to do eyebrows. It's a whole class that's designated to eyebrows. So they do it about once a month at my cancer center, and I decided that because I've already gotten some gift cards and I don't need any more, I told them that I wanted to donate eyebrow products because I have these gift cards and I don't really, trust me, I want more makeup, but I don't need it. So I figured I would buy eyebrow products because like NYX and Essence has some great eyebrow pencils, and they're only like $2 or $1 each. So I figured that I could buy those products and then donate them to the class. And when I told them I wanted to donate eyebrow products to the class, they actually want me to come in and assist with the class, which I actually thought was really cool. And I thought maybe it'd be a great way to like meet some other cancer patients and people. So that will be later this month. They actually said that if I want, like, maybe I can vlog and stuff. So if I'm able to get the chance to, maybe I will, because I thought it'd be kind of cool. But I just wanted to say a huge thank you to people that have sent me gift cards. I know that you're trying to be nice and like send it to me for makeup, but I didn't feel right receiving gift cards like that and taking makeup. You know, if I was a review channel or something, maybe, but I'm just not. I just like to play with makeup, and this isn't a job or anything for me. And I know, and I really don't want to offend anyone. I know you guys are just trying to be nice and you just wanted to do something nice for me, but I feel like this is a really good chance for me to give back in a way, because if I had more money to Cancer Care Point and other organizations, but I don't, and so I decided to take the gift cards that have been sent to me in the past couple of weeks, and I'm going to use them to buy eyebrow products for the class. So I'm super excited about that. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Sorry, it was really hard to concentrate while doing my brows. Anyways, I just wanted to say thank you to those people that have. Please don't be offended, but yeah, I decided that I'm going to buy eyebrow products and then donate them to the class and then help with the class. So once I have more information, I'll totally tell you guys about it, but I'm really stoked about it. I'm just excited. So since I'm trying to channel like my inner fall, this is probably going to be like a very dark vampy look. I really want to use these purple shades and the Jackie Aina palette, so let's see what we come up with. Don't mind my eye right here. My eyes always water no matter what I do. I can literally just breathe and they start watering. That is just my life. First, I'm going to be going in with this Supreme shade, and I'm going to pop that into my crease. I think I want to do a halo eye today, so because I'm doing a halo eye today, I'm going to take it all the way from the outer corner all the way to the inner corner. I'm starting off light with this shade because since there is no other, this is probably the lightest shade in this palette. I'm just going to gently kind of blow that out, just because that way I can always go in with more pigment and more eyeshadow and make it darker. So I think it's just going to be easier if I start off light first, blend it out, and then go in with another brush and start building up the depth in that crease. Alright, now I'm going to take a lot more pigment onto that, and I'm going to push that right into my crease. I'm going to try and, I'm going to blow this out a little bit more, but keep it mainly in my crease. I like to go in with lots of shadows and just build them up as much as I can. I just like layering shadows. I just like layering shadows. At least on me, it looks better, or it seems to look better. Trying to make sure that my inner corner is just as intense as my outer corner. Alright, going in with that pinkier shade, I'm starting off a little bit lighter with it just because I like to increase the pigment as I go. I don't like to start off too heavy and then blend it out. I think it's easier to add more and more a little bit at a time. Just going in more and more as needed and making sure that the inner corner is just as dark. Almost forgot to put my translucent down. Just going in, we can blend out that harsh line after. I just want to try and add this to the inner and outer corner. Really make sure it's dark in there in that crease. Going back in with that first brush, just going to take a little bit of that Supreme shade and just kind of gently smoke it out. If you want, you can take this really high. I'm trying not to take it too high because I don't want it to be too crazy, but we all know me, we all know that eventually this is going to be past my eyebrow. With that same brush, I'm going to add a little bit of Big Wig, just because I really want that to be like a plum purple coming through. Making sure to really pack that color on the inner and the outer corner. And then after that you can do windshield wipers, kind of get it through the middle, make sure the color's down, and then start blending in circles just to really blend it out. Next, I'm taking a very little bit of this credit color and I'm going to darken up that outer and inner corner. The shadow is very pigmented, so you only need so much. I'm going to also go in with Big Wig and Pinker, just so I can have a little bit more of a plum shade with that brown. Then taking a little bit of that leftover brown, going through that crease. With looks like these, it's definitely about patience. Patience is key. I know these videos are edited so that they're not like an hour long, but I'm really taking the time to like blend these colors out, just so there's no harsh lines. Alright, now I'm going to take my concealer, because I had a fight with my Anastasia primer and we're not going to talk about it today. And I want to do a halo eye, so I'm just going to do in the middle. And I try to do kind of up into my crease because it's already going to go in there where my eye folds. And then I like to do mine in kind of a diagonal shape going down. Lay down the rest of that concealer. Make it wider than you think it's gonna be, because if you just do like the thin spot like as wide as that brush, it can look actually kind of funny, at least in my opinion. The way I want these colors to turn out, I want a more wider base underneath it, so I am gonna make my halo effect a little bit bigger than you would expect. I'm gonna go in a mix of Trust Issues and one slight tap of Zam. I'm gonna take Trust Issues and go right there in the middle with it. And I'm gonna go all the way up to where we put that concealer, and then bring it down, and then start patting it out just a little bit out towards the edges. And then I'm going in with a little bit of Zam to add a little bit more of a deeper gold into it, just because Trust Issues is a lot more yellow and this Zam is gorgeous and more of a deeper gold. If you need to bring a little bit more light back into it, just go back in with that Trust Issues and go once right down the middle. Oh, so pretty. I'm going to take the shade Pink here and I'm going to start going on the edges on both sides. I'm just going to really pat it in there and start kind of meshing that pink with that gold and tapping over that edge. Then I'm dipping into Big Wig and I'm going to go over the edge of that pink So we have this gradient going on. Try to blend that in so it's not so harsh. I'm gonna go on with a little bit more of that pink since we lost it. I like to kind of drag it a little bit because I feel like that helps blend it so it's not as a harsh line. And then just blend it until you get the colors the way you like it. I'm gonna go in with that pink shade Supreme, and don't mind my eye right here, it always waters and that's just how life is. I'm going to smudge that right underneath my eye. I'm gonna go pretty blown out with this shade, and then with this tight brush I'm going in with that pinker ever so slightly and trying to tight line right underneath and kind of smudge this out. Just to make it a little bit more vampy, blending out that pinker shade. And adding that purple into it. And even though my makeup is a little messed up right here because my eyes are watering, I'm just gonna blend that together. This would be a great time to put black eyeliner if you like to do a winged look. I'm part of it, I'm not good at it, and it doesn't really suit me, so I tend to not wear black wing eyeliner, so I'm gonna leave it at this. I'm gonna do my mascara and lashes, and I'll be right back. I feel like I look like such a bitch with this eyeshadow on, but I'm really feeling it. There is also sparkles on my face because I accidentally used my sponge and pushed them all in, so we're just gonna deal with it. A day without glitter is a day wasted. Going in with a little bit of bronzer, just to add some dimension to the face. Don't forget to bronze your baby bird hair if you have baby bird hair like me. And for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about baby bird hair, you might want to check out my Instagram because the baby bird hair struggle is real. For highlight, I'm going in with my Artist Couture. Oh, so pretty. In the shade Gold Digger. I think the golden undertones will be really pretty because it'll match with the halo eye that we got going on. Also, I really wish my eyes wouldn't water 24/7 and betray me because I'm trying to do my body justice and it just betrays me. Honestly, I don't need that much highlighter because I'm sweating like a mofo, but I also really want like that greased chicken look. I feel like I talk about birds all the time. This might be the day for some liquid lipstick. I feel like it's too coral. That's too brown. This is some old ColourPop shade, but it's really plummy, so it might work. I feel like that's so dark. Maybe if I put a wig on, I'll feel better. Because this eye look is so vampy and so kind of grungy, I'll keep the lip on for now, but most of the time I would not wear probably a dark lip with this just because I think if you have bold eyes like this, sometimes the lip can be too much, at least on me. I tend to not wear bold lips, especially this. I would not wear this ColourPop out because it's already transferring onto my teeth. But I do think it's a fun color. Like if I was going to a party or something, I would totally put a lip like this on. But for work, no. Hi, Coda Bean. What are you doing? Hi. Come here, say hi. Hello. Do you want to say hi? Yeah. Usually I would just put like maybe a lip gloss or even just chapstick. I personally love bare lips. I think it's really pretty, but I do know people like to use lipstick and stuff, so if that's what you want to do, totally go ahead and use it. Alright you guys, and that completes the look. I really hope you guys like it. I love the eyes. Again, I sound like a broken record at this point and I'm totally aware, but this palette is just stunning. So beautiful. again, I just want to say a huge thank you to the people that have sent gift cards. I will definitely keep you updated about the class and about the eyebrow pencils. Plus, if you guys know any good drugstore eyebrow pencils that I can get at Ulta, because that's where all the gift cards have been for so far, if you can tell me any good eyebrow pencils you like there from there so far, I'm definitely gonna get the NYX and the Essence ones, because one, they're really cheap so I can get a lot of them, and they also have really good colors. I like the blonde for the Essence one because it's kind of an ashy, has more of like an ashy kind of gray undertone, and it doesn't pull warm, so it doesn't look weird and orange on your eyebrows. And I think that's gonna fit a lot of cancer patients, especially if they don't have hair, because when you don't have hair, like even this color to me looks kind of bold, and it's not. But because you don't have hair to compare it to, it can be so stark on your face. Especially some of the older cancer patients, you don't want a bold brow, especially if they're not wearing any other makeup. This doesn't look as bad right now because I'm wearing, you know, purple and gold all over my lid. But if I wasn't, they might not like that. So thank you guys. You're gonna make so many cancer patients happy, and keep updating you guys on that as much as I can. Alright, you guys. See you soon.